time. On a planet called Earth, two competitors will enter. One will leave victorious. Nickel City X-Wing. The game starts now.
Hello and welcome everybody to Nickel City X-Wing. We've got a Merc match for you tonight. It's gonna be a banger. Let's go. We've got Empire with one scum versus the Republic with one scum. Here we go. We're ready to begin. They're all a wing, Nobby. We've got a wing of Empire, a wing of Republic. It's Steve versus DrWeston. Go over the list in a second. There is one ship missing from each list. I think Steve might still be setting Zuvio's dial here. Big Star Wars news today. We've got two new series announced. Rangers of the Republic, set in the same time period as The Mandalorian, and Ahsoka. And then also announced, maybe rumored before, but confirmed now, Hayden Christensen will return as Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan series. Let's open up betting, because that's important. Bets are now open. Who you got? I will say the ships. The mercenary ships for DrWeston is Zuckuss with collision detector, Forlom, Mist Hunter, and ion cannon. And for Steve, it's Constable Zuvio with squad leader, pattern analyzer, Tobias Beckett, thermal detonators, and cloaking device, and a stealth device. Looks like they're ready, and we're gonna begin. Steve does have initiative. There's a 3 forward from Ahsoka, who just focuses. Just got her own TV show, so she's feeling like a big deal right now. Rushing out in front. 2 forward from Zuckuss. And he'll focus. Sea War, other way around. Bet 1 all. Wolf will now move at I4. We'll take 2 calculates with C-3PO. So 3 forward from kickback. And last but not least is Zuvio. Let's see if he spends 1 to cloak. But he'll just take a focus token. Chris Neal 1981, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Same 2 forward. Thinking about... Well, just taking evade. I was thinking about a barrel roll. Besides evade would be better off. And Merrick Steele is going to be the last to move. Or no, sorry, we got Ved Foslo still. Ved, 1 forward. Could change that into a 2. Chooses to keep it at the 1. And will barrel roll behind Sane, using Sane as cover. Yeah, that's not how it works, Rogue Panda. 5 forward for Merrick. And a barrel roll to the right, it looks like. We go back to Dials, and as we go back to Dials, let's go down the list, starting with DrWeston and the Empire. It's Merrick Steele with Ruthless, Fire Control System, and Afterburners. Then we've got Saint Marana with Marksmanship and Precision Ion Engines. Ved Foslo with Deadeye Shot, Fire Control System. XX23S Thread Tracers and Precision Ion Engines. And the Mercenary, which we already went over, is Zuckuss with Collision Detector, Forlom, the Mist Hunter title, and Ion Cannons. And for Steve and the Republic, it's Wolf with C-3PO and Veteran Tail Gunner. Then we've got Ahsoka with Calibrated Laser Targeting. Kickback with Ion Missiles. And then Constable Zuvio with Squad Leader, Pattern Analyzer, Tobias Beckett, Thermal Detonators, Cloaking Device, and Stealth Device. They gave me the task of making 3 squad leaders for them, or 3 mercenary scum ships for them. I chose the Zuckuss, Zuvio, and a Laxrazi. Laxrazi was eliminated first, and then Steve chose the Zuvio. The Zuvio there is meant to be cloaked and use the squad leader ability to be an extra coordinate machine, combining with Ahsoka. With Stealth Device and Cloaking Device, it can roll 6 dice at range 3. That's so many defense dice. When's the last time you rolled 6 evade dice? I want to see it happen. I hope it happens. Because you know it's going to be a blank out. You know it's going to happen. Wait, we have another major announcement. 6 is the max. We're getting a new Star Wars movie called Rogue Squadron, directed by Patty Jenkins. Ladies and gentlemen, stop the presses. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Rogue Squadron, the movie. Christmas 2023. Ahsoka 2 hards. Can't think about anything else right now, but she does it. We're getting a Lando show. It's a mini series, and Donald Glover will be returning. Zuckuss turned in. Lando is back with Donald Glover. Wolf turns in. Flip the dial and then flip it back. Right click it, hit toggle mode. Zimatique, I'm following along on Twitter with everyone else from the Disney investors announcements. Three forward from Kickback. So Disney is having their investors meeting, and this is where this is all being announced. So far, what I've got is Ahsoka show, Obi-Wan Kenobi with Hayden Christensen, Lando with Donald Glover as a mini-series, Rangers of the Republic, and a Rogue Squadron movie. And we all knew that we're getting a Taika Waititi Star Wars film. Also announced for fans of that, we do have a new Indiana Jones film being made. Lucasfilm Animation is teaming up with Lucasfilm's visual effects team to develop a special Star Wars adventure film for Disney Plus, A Droid Story. This epic journey will introduce us to a new hero guided by R2-D2 and C-3PO. Leslie Headland brings a new Star Wars series to Disney Plus with The Acolyte. The Acolyte is a mystery thriller that will take viewers into a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic. Sam Marana 2 banking in. There's a new Bad Batch sneak peek. Cassian Andor series. Good time to be a Star Wars fan, eh? Use the twitter.com/Star Wars. This is all coming from the official Star Wars Twitter account. Target locked being acquired here by Ved. Gotta remember there's a game, Greg. There's a game happening. There's no way all of them will be bad. That's what I'm thinking, Zimitique. So Zuvio didn't cloak, which I am very unhappy about. And here's Merrick reaching out for a target lock. We're going to get shots, and I think betting should probably close because we're in it right now. You're a glass half full guy, I see. I am a glass half full guy. So what of it? Come at me. So Merrick is going to get a range 3 shot onto Ahsoka. This is going to be a 3-on-4. Merrick. Hit crit. Merrick does have FCS. And he'll spend that. Or hit crit stays. Ahsoka. 1 evade, but a couple eyeballs. And she'll spend another force to turn 1 into a evade. I love Taika Waititi too, but we do not know anything about it. All Star Wars have said is that a brand new Star Wars feature is in development with him at the helm. So now the Republic's fours get to fire. So Kickback's going to take the first shot for the fours. You know, I watched the first part of Jojo Rabbit. I have not watched it all the way through. It didn't grab me. So Kickback is going to go with an ion missile onto Sane. So roll for 1. You gotta spend the lock here. Gonna reroll 2. And that's 3 hits coming in. Hit crit, but the crit goes to a hit because of the ion. And Sane will get to spend the evade and just take a damage. So Sane takes 1. Not bad. Could be a lot worse. Probably get to use her ability on Zuvio. Yep, the Cassian series has been announced for a while. They're just reaffirming that. But I'm excited for it, nonetheless. Zuvio now is going to shoot on to Zuckuss. Range 2. Just 2 dice here for Steve. And Zuvio, 2 hits. And Zuckuss will take 2. Wolf now. What is PIE? So that pi doesn't work with bed? And Wolf will spend the charge for the reroll. Precision ion engines, and that's going to be 2. You can spend a calculate to make it 3. Does spend 1 of C-3PO's calculates. It's 3 hits coming in. And Zuckuss spends their focus, takes 2. And that's going to be shields down onto Zuckuss. Sane does have a bullseye on to Constable Zuvio. Can get rid of that. Get rid of stealth device before he ever gets a chance to roll 6. So Zuvio will be rolling 4. Oh, and blanks out. Unfortunate there for Sane. Can't use marksmanship. Doesn't get anything there. And the dream of a 6 evade banger is still alive. Then going in at Kickback, range 3 here. Fire control system, and it stays at 2. 1 hit, 1 crit because of the advanced targeting computer. This is range 3. This should be 3 die. It should be 3 dice, right? Range 3. And the third die rolls, stays blank, and he has nothing, and that's going to be a crit. The crit comes in on the kickback. Let's see what it is. It's a crit. And it's a direct. There's the first damage card delta, or second damage card delta of the game, ends up being a direct. There's a lot of Marvel news. I'm just not keeping up with Marvel. They're announcing a shit ton of Marvel stuff as well. And Ahsoka now. Got range 3 on the Merrick. And 2 natties. And Merrick finds the evades. Spike, you are so noted as participating. It pleases me greatly. Thank you for your support of small streamers. Zuck is now going to get a shot. So this is going in on Wolf, and Zuckus will add a die for 2 crits. This allows Wolf to add a dice as well. We are, I believe, the 36th largest X-Wing streamer. So 1 shield gone on Wolf. Chris, you'll have to go to the waiting room, and I'll drag you into the stream room because we've had some troll issues coming in the Discord, coming in the stream room, dropping the M-bomb a couple times, and made me have to lock everything up. And we are back to dials. Yeah, it's not great. I'm still upset about it. I mean, it doesn't, to be fair, it doesn't happen during the X-Wing streams. Like, never happens, like, at this moment. It only happens at, when we're doing, like, Among Us. Or we'll get trolled when we're playing Rocket League or something. But, is what it is. It's dealt with now. And that's that. Made me have to lock it up. But, hey, what can you do? Yeah, that's it, Rocker Crocker. It's not X-Wing people, it's randos that are watching other stuff. Candy Clarinet is asking Ando what type of animal the Toys R Us mascot is. Good reference. I'm sure the X-Wing community has its own problems, but I haven't experienced any, how shall we say, a boorish behavior. At least yet, knock on wood. But Among Us can get spicy. 2 weeks in a row we've been trolled, and it's enough for me to have to lock it all down. Spike saying he loves this idea for a format. It is kind of cool. It's not bad. Steve still setting dials. Zuvio's stealth device still up, and he hasn't yet cloaked. Would like to see that cloaking action. Get him the 2 extra die and the 3 extra from stealth device. Really hammer it in. He does have thermal detonators. If you're wondering what all the giraffe talk is about, why not exclamation point YouTube and watch our latest video? Well, maybe not latest original video, not scrimmage. What that? And maybe if we had more chatters. Looks like we're gonna get a single thermal detonator drop with Zuvio's ability. And it looks like Zuvio's gonna launch the thermal. It's number 7. Yeah, he did miss betting just by a little bit. Ahsoka 1 banking in. And Ahsoka will end up taking a target lock here. It's got Merrick. Take it on to Merrick. So Zuckuss now will move. Oof. Zuckuss 1 bank on top. He does have the title, so he is able to. How'd I read your mind? Oh wait, are you not talking to me? Gregor's not named Greg, but Nickel City's named Greg. Honest confusion. Oh! This is gonna be a jam on Ahsoka. Wait, hold on. Wait, how are you jamming Ahsoka? Yeah, but jams range 1 or range 2 in Bullseye. This is clearly range 2. Yeah. There's your range 1. So the jam going to Wolf. Wolf will now move. The hard twos. If you do your C-3PO calculate, you'll only get one because one will get jammed off. Yeah. So only one calculate for Wolf. And Zuvio. 3 banks, and that clears. Would like to see a barrel roll. The Rafflecopter, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you joining us tonight. I'm sorry, what'd you say? So you can do an action to cloak, or you can do a regular action on your bar. You also have squad leader action, so you can coordinate whatever you feel. All right, Ando, get that mic. See you tonight. Ando will be playing game 3 on a new sexy mic. May I humbly suggest the barrel roll? Oh, remember you have stealth device, so if you end up taking damage from the thermal detonator, you'll lose that. Or and it is a barrel roll. And that's that from Zuvio. And kick back now. 1 forward. Clear stress. See if he focuses or takes another target lock to try to get another ion missile off. You're getting hard pressed to get an ion missile here, I think. And he'll just focus. And now DrWeston's 4s. So Sane will use precision ion engines to sloop. And that plays off like a great move there. That'll stress Sane. Bed. Do a 3K, but it doesn't clear. Sorry, DrWeston, that doesn't work. Like, says before you execute a speed 1 to 3 kilogram turn. So what'd you dial in? 3, right? Okay, so this is before you execute. So you would need it to be a 3 before you execute it. But this says while you execute. So this happens before. Sorry, just Merrick now with the move. Ooh, Merrick going fast. Let's see if he burns an Afterburners charge here. I think I would just to get past Ahsoka. Or do you feel like you can... Maybe you just like this... Maybe you like this shot. Do you mind going one-on-one with Ahsoka? But it looks like it's going to be an Afterburner. You cannot take shots with your endgame piece. It's probably for the best. Afterburners forward. You guys cleared it off on the first jam. So just take it back on. And Merrick will take a target lock onto Wolf. Should be fine. And let's check this thermal detonator. Wow. What a thermal detonator for Zuvio. It catches Sane, Zuckuss, and Merrick. Sane's gonna roll one now for the thermal detonator. What a bomb. Roll. Sane's scot-free. Zuckuss will roll. Nothing. Oh, man. Unfortunate so far. And Merrick, at least get something here. Merrick will take a damage. I mean, just great bomb placement, and it's just unfortunate it didn't go off. And get a little more. Front arc now from Merrick on to Wolfie. Three has fire control system. Here's the fire control roll. And he's gonna ruthless onto Zuckuss. So hit crit coming in onto Wolf. And Wolf takes a shield. Kickback is going to be stuck with no shot. But Wolf should get two bangers here. Wolf is going to be the only one shooting for the Republic here. It's going to be a range one on Ved. Really his only choice. Oh, hit, crit. Not bad. Not bad. Ved will roll 3 in response. Fed rolls. One evade. That's going to be 2 shields. I think you got to go on Sane here. You can get Sane off the board early. That would be real nice. And he's going to go in on Zuckuss here. Really would have liked this to go on Sane. But we'll see. This is on Zuckuss. 3 hits. Not bad. 6 out of 8 unmodded. Pretty good. Zuckuss takes 3. So Zuckuss is going to be alive on 1. Now Sane gets a shot. So Sane's going to get a range 1 banger here onto Wolf. Does have marksmanship, so we'll be able to convert into a crit and spend for damage if she wants, but I think maybe you just don't here, right? So he actually takes a face if you get more than 2. Oh, beautiful. Hit, crit, natties. Got no reason to spend here. Wolf rolls, and that's all going through, so a hit and 2 crits. Crit number 1. It's a fuel leak. That's going to be an extra damage. Crit number 2. It's a disabled power regulator. And an extra damage card. So Sane doing work. We are back to Giles. And let's bring in Gerg for a scoring update.
Your score now is DrWeston 31, Steve 30.
What a play. The game is still close. The 1-point game right now. It says Steve 0 because I don't have the scum ships up there, but each scum ship is worth 60 points. So very easy to do the math. What's up, Anger Game Studios? How are you? Such a good Twitter name. Anger Game Studios, I would follow that Twitter account. Are you on Twitter? I will follow you. What upgrades are on the tug? Let's go look at it again. We've got Constable Zuvio with Squad Leader, Pattern Analyzer, Tobias Beckett, Thermal Detonators, Cloaking Device, and stealth device. What I was really hoping for was he would cloak, use stealth device, get 6 dice on the evades, just be using squad leader and relying on volume of greens for evades. That was what I designed it for. Steve's chosen to play it differently, and who can blame him? That one thermal detonator caught 3 of his opponent's ships. Only managed 1 damage, but still, I mean, you gotta put yourself in the spots, and he definitely did that. Reminder that we've got 3 big games for you tonight. If you're a fan of the Empire, tonight's the night for you. Yeah, that's exactly it, Anger Game Studios. It's called the Mercenary format. So you're not allowed to choose the scum as your faction. You have to choose a different faction. And then you take 1 extra scum ship as your mercenary. I gave them 3 options: the Zuckuss, the Zuvio, and a Latz-Razi. Latz-Razi was chosen to be discarded. And then Zuvio was the first pick. And Darren ended up with this Zuckuss, which admittedly has not done well for him so far. It's 200 points total. So each of these players has about 140 points, and then each mercenary ship is worth 60. There's a 4K from Ahsoka, who will spend a force on her ability. And let's see what this action is. Probably just a focus here, I would think. Could perhaps boost. Could see a barrel roll right, or I could see a boost or a focus here. I think the likelihood that Merrick stays in range 3 for this shot is pretty low. I would like a boost, but we're going to get a focus. Playing it safe. You feel pretty good about where you're at right now, I think. Zuckuss, 4K. That'll be a stress from Zuckuss. Zuvio's backing up. You do get an action. You have Pattern Analyzer on it. And Zuvio will evade. Refusing to cloak. Wolf 3 bank. I was really expecting the 4K there, but we'll just end up with the calculates. Doing his best to live. And kickback, the 3K barely fits, but it does fit. He has three C3PO. Oh, Zuvio can evade. No, he can. He could, but it'd be no, he can't. Can he even? No, he can't. Saying the 2 bank. And I'd be surprised if we don't get the barrel roll here. And there it is. Ved now. And let's say goodbye to Zuvio's stealth device. Zuvio can change it to a 3. No actions for Ved. And Merrick, 2 banking in. Don't think you can barrel roll, so Merrick's can get that first shot, and he's got kickback range 3. I agree, Rocker. I wanted the 4K this turn. 2 dice from Merrick for 1. No reroll. So this is going to be 3 evades. And finds 1. Won't take damage. Yeah, same team. 4K. 4K all day. We'll check out the back. I probably does have Ved or Sane. I'd go on Sane here. Sane is more dangerous than Ved is right now. The only way it was punishable was by Sane, who would have to come in and face 2 shots. So, like, you would make her pay for coming in like that, you know? And your wolf charge was up too, so, you know. So it looks like this shot's gonna go against Ved. Yes, Ando, you are game 3 tonight. And does have a calculate, so that's gonna be 2 hits. Ved? Wanna? No, nothing. Ved on 1. Just saying that would have wiped Sane off the board. Just saying. Just saying. And now, kickback. Will likely go for the kill. That is range 2 on the Ved, so even better odds here. 2 versus 3, just needs to get 1 through for the kill. Steve's going for the big brag, thermal kills all. That would be funny. 1 hit. 1 hit in a dream against Ved Foslo. The roll. 1 evade. Same now. Has a bullseye. Range 1 shot onto Zuvio. Oh my gosh, nothing again. You can't tell me that Zuvio's gonna come out of this. You just can't. It's insane. Oh, rocket. Range 2 now from Ved. 1 hit, 2 hit. You're rolling 3, Steve, because you got stealth device active still. So just needs 1 native evade and can spend. But won't get it. As a token, can spend evade, take 1, and stealth device goes. Down goes the stealth device. Listen, I'm with you. I wanted the stealth from the beginning. I'm team cloak. So there's the first damage on Zuvio. Boom goes the cloaking device. Or not the cloaking device, the stealth device. And, oh, just out. Nothing there. Last but not least, the forgotten Zuckuss. Zuckuss has got range 3 on Zuvio. And he's going to use Zuckuss' ability for extra. Extra. Only 1. So this is going to be 4 dice in defense. Just needs an evade. And finds it. And we go back to dials.
The score now is Steve WK 56, DrWeston 31.
Thanks, Gerg. So the match coming up after this one is Chris from Lancaster versus Catherine. Chris, every time you score a hit, come on, man. Every time, just roll natties, baby. Just roll better. What we want to see here is likely Zuvio to drop. I wouldn't even hate dropping 1 at 2 and then another 1 at 1. Give Ahsoka a little room to come in. See if you can sneak some damage and maybe have Ahsoka finish someone off. You got a 2 hard from Wolf. Kickback's got to probably bank in and hope Merrick doesn't wipe him off the board. Zuvio's double stress, so you got to clear 1 of those stress. Just sit there, probably roll slow as you can. Ved wants to clear stress, but also has to be wary of the thermal detonators. The X-Wing debrief. Thank you so much for the resub. If you haven't followed, go follow. More great X-Wing action. XWD, the X-Wing Debrief, thank you so much for the gifted sub to A Fish is Born. Fish, enjoy those emotes. Speaking of emotes, if you join our Discord, we're currently having a new emote competition. We're gonna replace the Bantha, and we're gonna replace it with something you guys want. You put your submission in there. I'm gonna pick some of my favorites, and then we're gonna vote on the one we want. And we're gonna get 2 drops here. You flip 2 charges. Looks like it's gonna be 1 at range, 1 behind. How many subs to be able to control the emote for a month? I mean, listen. I can be bought. 100%. Mostly by Snapple, but by others as well. I can be bought. Love these bomb drops. Great thermal detonator action there. Ahsoka gets the first move. 2 straight. Beautiful. Just focus up. Just you keep an eye out for the mail then. Please don't send a sub in the mail. Oh, Zuckus, what's up? Zuckus sitting on 1 with 2 shots to die here. You gotta try and barrel roll. You gotta try a barrel roll. You have to. Zuckus does have barrel roll. And he does have the Mist Hunter title. Left back. It fits. And at least it lowers the odds by 1 here. So he cleared the stress. He just hadn't moved it yet. Kickback. No, Wolf. Wolf, hard 2 calculates. Still out of this fight. Kickback. There's the 1 bank. You're probably... oh, God. I want to say you're probably safe, but you got Merrick bearing down on you. I almost think about evading here. Lanes are not a main thing. You can't credit for everything. You can't do it. There's a 2 bank. So Ved and Sane now. Here's Sane. Sane going over the cloud. Sane gives no Fs. And that's a strain. This is going to be an Ahsoka 3-on-2 shot with a chance to wipe off Sane. Sane will get a shot back, and that does look bullseye as well. Ved now. 2 banks. Can change it to a 3 or a 1. Oh, and that clips the cloud as well. He changes it to a 3. And that hits the cloud and doesn't give him an action. He's going to take 2 thermal detonators. And a strain. Again, just excellent thermal detonator placement. He's getting 4 ships with these thermals. And Merrick, unless Merrick barrel rolls, Merrick's going to take a thermal detonator as well. He could afterburner and take no thermal detonators. Could barrel roll also and probably take no thermal detonators. And he will afterburner straight, so it's the last of the afterburner charges. And he probably gets out of thermal detonator range, so good job by Merrick. And he'll move his lock onto Zuvio. Zuckuss and Ved both sitting on 1. And Zuckuss rolls the damage and dies. Now Ved. Ved rolls and dies. And now Sane is going to take thermal detonator. If Sane rolls a hit or crit. Roll. It's a hit and Sane dies. Oh, wait, nope, sorry. I apologize. Sane lives. Sane lives on 1. Ved is dead. Zuckuss is dead. Sane lives on 1 with a stress and Ahsoka bearing down. Now Merrick Steele. Also, I hope nothing else happens because, well, I guess Steve technically has 129, but it says 69, and that's pretty dope. Fire controls. This is a banger here. So this is going to be 3 crits. Oh, it's taken all 3 crits. If any one of them is double damage, for each one, he gets to draw 3 in Merrick. For each one. He's got 4 more. So draw 3. That's going to be a dead Zuvio. They're going to go through the motions here. Gonna be a wounded pilot, because fuck it. And for the last crit, and a loose stabilizer over the direct. Down goes Zuvio. Nuked off the board by Merrick. And now Sane gets a shot, and let's see if that hits bullseye. Oh, sorry, it's kickback first. Kickback's got range set. Do you decline to shoot here because of the strain? I think I would decline to shoot. I think Ahsoka's got the best shot here. I might say not do it. Two hits. Sane's rolling 4, which is strained. He rolls 2, gets the evades. Gonna check with Wolf. I think it's better to decline there, just because the chances of hitting with a free conversion, it just doesn't seem great. This is range 1 bullseye onto Ahsoka, or 1 crit. And she'll spend the crit to have it go through onto Ahsoka and cancels the other dice. So that's 1 in on Ahsoka. And now, can Ahsoka with 3 dice take Sane out? This game is pretty much not down to the wire. It's the opposite of down to the wire. Tell the missus I said hi, and Ahsoka does it. That clears off Sane, and that is going to be the game. That is 145 to 71. Appreciate you guys playing. Thank you. Oh, yeah. It's also Darren's birthday. So happy birthday, Dr. Weston. Enjoy that L. Happy birthday, Dr. Weston. We're going to be back in about 10 minutes or so with another match. Chris versus Catherine. I'm going to set up. Thank you guys so much. TGDX, thank you so much for the follow. We'll be back in about 10